Next, let's give it up for Mr. Carl Lasasano.
Hi. I'd like to welcome myself here tonight. I'd also like to welcome you guys. It's very stressful to have to impress you in 5 minutes, so I just took an anti-anxiety medication. It's hard being poor, because when you're poor, you cannot do the Atkins low-carb diet, okay? People will say, you should do a low-carb diet. I can't afford things like steak and eggs and lobster. I have to stick to something like a top ramen diet. It's only 10 cents a package, and here are the results. You know what's hard about being unemployed and chubby? You have to take an antidepressant to cope. And it makes you look glassy-eyed and spaced out. Someone always asks, are you stoned? Look, I'm in my 30s, I'm unemployed, I'm fat, and I'm horny. I need an antidepressant to elevate my mood, okay, you jerk? Depressed people develop addictions to escape the pain of their low moods. Friends will say, don't put those dangerous, harmful substances, those antidepressants into your body. They could be dangerous. But I need them. I need them so that I can get numbed out enough to get into my car and drive to a sex club to have compulsive anonymous sex, which will numb me out even more. The antidepressant just gets the ball rolling. It's very comforting to get words of wisdom from famous spiritual teachers. Sylvia Brown says, you just can't numb yourself to everything in life. Well, I disagree. If you make it a goal, and you really try hard, you can numb yourself to everything. And that's a great thing to do while living in this selfish city of Los Angeles. When you're unemployed and depressed, you have a lot of time to stew in your misery. Your parents will tell you, if you don't have a job, at least get a hobby to occupy your time. I do have a hobby. Mine is to distract myself in any way in order to avoid the pressures of life. You can masturbate, eat cheap fast food, sleep, or go to 12-step groups. And if you do this enough, then you can fill up your entire day. At the end of the day, it's not how much money you make, but how much you are able to numb yourself to daily stress that counts. Suicide hotline sucks. You get so down that you want to go out and kill someone who victimized you, and you call the suicide hotline, and they answer, hi, are you suicidal? Do you want to kill yourself? No, I'm homicidal. I want to kill someone else. Oh, I'm sorry. We're only trying to deal with suicide. For homicidal thoughts, try this number, 310-658-4321. I called, and it was the police. It's okay to kill yourself, but God forbid you want to kill someone who caused your pain. Society teaches you to hide certain thoughts and feelings, but when you constantly hide your thoughts and feelings, it creates a lot of internal stress. Sometimes it's very therapeutic, to be honest. When I was at the drive-thru at McDonald's, this employee asked me, hi, how are you? What can I get for you? I'm not doing great. Why the hell do you think I'm here to eat this horrible food that can kill me? I'm very depressed. If I was stable, I would be eating fish and vegetables. I wouldn't be coming to McDonald's. I'm coming here to get food to binge on. Obviously, everyone else in this line is unstable, or they wouldn't have made the choice to eat this horrible food that can kill them. Give me a break. And do you really care how I'm doing? I don't think so. You're just asking because it's part of your job. But it felt good for a moment when you asked that question. Anyway, I'll have a Big Mac and fries. Thanks. It's hard being a chubby gay guy because there's a lot of discrimination. Not from straight guys, but from other gay guys. If you're overweight, then you're just ignored. People will ask, why aren't you dating? Because my love handles jiggle, you idiot. And sometimes you get so desperate that everyone starts to look good, even women. very naive because I grew up in a repressed era. When I told my 80-year-old aunt that I'm gay, she told me that anal sex is unnatural. I told her, well, straight people have anal sex also. She didn't know that. Well, I guess you learn something new every day. Again, society teaches you to hide certain thoughts and feelings. But when you constantly hide your thoughts and feelings, you reach a point of internal frustration where you either express yourself or have a panic attack. This happened to me one night as I walked past a handsome college guy. So instead of putting up with this intense mental anguish, I asked him, "Can I fuck you?" He looked shocked and said, "What?" At that moment, I gained control of myself, turned around, faced him, and said, "Oh, never mind." Well, being honest did not enable me to achieve my goal, but it felt good to express myself. When you're overweight and lonely, you get so desperate that you will do anything to find an intimate partner. I go into the Yahoo chat rooms as a woman in order to meet guys. The guys are... I offended any of you, but... The guys are very polite at first. Most will ask, "Hi, sweetie, how are you tonight?" I answer, "I'm horny." "Oh, really?" is a typical response. And then I will ask him, where do you live? And if he is anywhere near Los Angeles, I will then tell him that I am really a guy. He seems really surprised and shocked and writes the word "what" on the screen. I tell him, well, it was worth it for me to lie at first during our conversation because we all have to go that extra mile to find love. What's interesting is that 10% of the guys still want to meet. And it's hard being unemployed because there's so much...